Dear students, welcome to SRK classes, SRK online classes. Today we are discussing about absolute configuration of organic molecules or RS configuration of organic molecules. DL nomenclature is relative nomenclature with respect to one compound we have to give either D-glycerol, D8, etc. But this is absolute configuration which is said to be RS configuration. Before discussing this RS configuration, there are different ways of representation of organic molecules. Some important methods are Newman projection formula, Fisher projection formula, Wedge-Dash formula, condensed formula, structural formula, Sahar's formula, etc. Today I am concentrating Wedge-Dash formula for organic molecules. Let us see the sixth one. Here I have given Wedge formula for organic molecule. This is the Wedge formula. In Wedge formula, three types of lines are there. Look at the first one. These are the normal lines which are on the plane. Another one is thick line is present above the plane, projecting towards observer. Fourth one, dash line, that is away from the observer or backside. Same thing I am giving. This is tetrahedral molecule. sp3 carbon atom is there. 4 bonds are there. Now, the same molecule I am representing here. Look at this one. These two, A and B, are on the same plane. A and B are on the same plane. This C is it is projected towards observer, and this one is away from the observer. Look at carefully. I am repeating once again. A and B are on the plane. C towards observer. Look at here. It is towards observer. This is in one plane. This is towards observer. And the fourth one is there. That is away from the observer. This is called as Wedge formula. Look at these two are on the same plane. This is projecting towards observer. This is away from the observer. That is called as Wedge formula. So, before discussing this Wedge formula and RS nomenclature, there are few important rules are there. First, we will discuss about the rules of RS nomenclature, which is on the basis of SIP rules, Kahn, Ingold, Prelog rules. What is that first rule says? Look at here, these examples I have given. These are the few important examples I have given. First, we'll discuss about the rules. After that, we'll apply the same rules for this one. According to the SIP rules, rule number 1, it says, write the priority for all the 4 substituents which are attached with the chiral carbon. I'll repeat once again, write the priority for all the 4 substituents which are attached with the chiral carbon on the basis of atomic number. The meaning of that one is, higher the atomic number, higher will be the priority. Suppose if the first 2 atoms are same, if the first 2 atoms are not able to decide, then go for the second one, third one, fourth one. I repeat once again. First one, give the priority for the substituents on the basis of atomic number, which means higher the atomic number, higher will be the priority. Second rule says, if the first atom is not able to decide the priority, consider for the second, third, fourth, so on. Third rule says, in case of isotopes, consider the mass numbers, not atomic number, because In isotopes, atomic number will be same. Therefore, we consider mass number. Fourth important point. Double bond is considered to be twice of a single atom. Suppose C double bond O is there. That can be represented as CO and CO. 2 times you have to repeat. Triple bond is considered to be thrice of a single atom. C triple bond N is considered as Cn, Cn, Cn 3 times. That is the fourth rule. And fifth one is connect the first 3 priority groups. 1, 2, 3. You forget about the fourth one. If they are connected in the clockwise direction, it is said to be R configuration. Vectors, R means vectors, means clockwise direction. If the first 3 priority groups are connected in anti-clockwise direction, it is said to be S configuration, sinister. R is clockwise direction, S is anti-clockwise direction. But most important point to be remembered is, before identifying RS configuration, see the fourth priority group. Always fourth priority group should be away from the observer. Means it should be always in dash formula. Have you followed this point? To write RS configuration, the first condition is fourth priority group must be away from the observer. It should be in dash formula. That is the first condition. And sometimes, if it is in not dash formula, it should be converted to dash formula by 2 methods. Odd number of interchanges or even number of interchanges. If you change only 2 groups, odd number, only 1 interchange, inversion of configuration is observed. If you change 3 groups or 2 interchanges, retention of configuration is taking place. I repeat once again, odd number of interchanges gives inversion of configuration, which means if you are getting OR, correct one will be yes. If it is even number of interchanges, retention of configuration will be observed, right? So these are the few important SIP rules, Kahn, Ingold, Law group. Now we'll apply these rules to different molecules and we'll find out RS configuration. Let us see the first one. This is the first one. This is said to be the chiral carbon. Now, write the priority for 4 substituents on the base of atomic number. If this is the chiral carbon, here it is a carbon 6. Atomic number. Here also carbon, atomic number 6. Here it is oxygen, atomic number 8. Hydrogen, atomic number 1. Therefore, according to SIP rules, which should be given first priority? OH. Therefore, this is number 1. Now look at here. Here also carbon, here also carbon. I have already given. If the first atom is not able to decide the priority, you have to consider the second atom. CHO can be represented as C double bond O. H. Double bond O is considered to be what? Twice of a single atom. There are different ways of representation. This is the simplest way I am writing. This is what CH2OH can be represented as 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen attached to this one. First atom is say carbon and carbon. Second one, hydrogens are common. Here 1 oxygen is there, but here 2 oxygens are there. Therefore, this will be given second priority. And this will be third priority. And this will be fourth priority. This is about the first point. Write the priority for all substituents on the base of atomic number. I have given the priority for all the 4 groups. Second condition what? See the fourth priority group, which should be away from the observer. Yes, fourth priority group is away from the observer. It is a dash. Dash representation. That is the condition. Then connect the first 3 priority groups. This is 1, This is 2, this is 3. Therefore, this is the way. This is called R, means clockwise direction. The first 3 priority groups are connected in the clockwise direction. The configuration is said to be what? R configuration. Because fourth priority group is away from the observer. Therefore, the configuration must be R. Now, we'll work out for the second one. Same rules we have to apply. What is the first rule? Give the priority for the 4 substituents which are attached to chiral carbon. Now I am writing the priority. This is the chiral carbon. Carbon 6, chlorine 17, sulfur 16, carbon 6. So first priority should be given for what? Chlorine. For 17 its atomic number. Next, sulfur is what? 16, second priority. Here carbon, here also carbon. But this carbon is attached with the carbon atom, here hydrogen. Therefore, this is third priority and this is the fourth priority. Now I have given the priority for all the 4 substituents. Right? Then you have to see the fourth priority. Where is that fourth priority? Normal line. It should be what? In dashed lines. So, if it is in the normal line, that can be converted to dashed line by 2 methods. Odd number of interchanges and even number of interchanges. Now I am taking odd number of interchanges. Only these 2 groups are changing. Therefore, I will get the structural formula. I write as it is. Now in the previous case, this is CH3, the normal line will be converted to dotted line. Now I have to write here CH3. Chlorine will be shifted to here. And SH will be as it is. And this will be C2H5 will be same. Now the priorities order will be same. What is the priority order? This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Fourth one is away from the observer. You need not bother. Connect the first 3 priority groups. This is clockwise direction. But what is the correct answer? We have done one interchange, the odd number of interchanges. If it is odd number of interchanges, inversion will be taking place. Therefore, this is wrong. Inversion of R must be what? Yes. Therefore, the configuration of the molecule will be this configuration. Now we'll go for the third one. The third compound, same order. Oxygen atomic number 8, carbon atomic number 6, and this carbon atomic number is also 6. Therefore, first priority for OH. Second one, carbon is attached with oxygen and carbon attached with hydrogen. Therefore, this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Yes, I have given the priority for all the 4 substituents. Then I have to see what? Fourth priority group is away from the observer. I need not change. Interchanges are not possible. Fourth priority group is away from the observer. Then the next one is what? I have to connect the first 3 priority groups. This is 1, then 2, like this. This is what? Anti-clockwise direction, not clockwise. Clockwise will be like this. This will be anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise is nothing but what? Yes. Here I have not done any interchanges. Whatever you are getting will be correct one. Now we'll go for the next molecule. Here also I have to write the priority. This is number 1. This is number 2. Sorry, here both are same. I am changing these 2. Here I am writing COOH. Here I write CH3. Because both are identical, now I have changed. This is 1. Now this is 2. This is 3. And this is 4. Fourth group is away from the observer. Then connect the first 3 priority groups. This is clockwise direction, therefore it will be on. Because fourth is away from the observer. Now, look at the next one. Fourth one I am taking. I have tried the priority. Oxygen should be given first priority number 1. Second priority should be given for COOH. Third priority should be given for CH3. Fourth priority should be given for hydrogen. I have given the priority. See the fourth priority group on solid wedge. Therefore, it should be in dash form. Therefore, I am doing one interchange here. Odd number of interchanges. Remember retention. It is not retention, inversion of configuration. So first I write the structural formula. This will be as it is. And here dotted line is there. I am writing. Interchange means hydrogen will be converted into dash formula. OH will be on wedge formula. Remaining will be same. COOH and here CH. Now write the number. Oxygen is 1. COOH is 2. CH is 3. And this is 4. Connect the first 3 priority groups. This is like anti-clockwise direction. Yes. But this is obtained. Odd number of interchanges. Therefore, reverse of this one is correct. That will be what? Have we followed this one? So these are the few important points. Where I have given only single chiral carbon. Now we can extend this one for 2 carbons. If 2 carbons are present, same type of configuration we can find out. Right? Now I'll write few important examples where it contains 2 chiral carbons. Now look at the second, first example, 2 chiral carbons. Number of carbons are. This is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon. Chiral carbons are at second and third. You have to find out absolute configuration second and third one. Now once again I am writing the same thing here. CH2OH, C double bond OH, here OH in wedge formula. Dash formula will be hydrogen, and here hydrogen will be solid wedge, dash will be OH. This is the configuration I have given. Now, first chiral carbon I am taking, this chiral carbon. I am writing the priority for this one. Oxygen 8, first priority. Carbon is attached with 2 oxygens. Carbon is attached with only 1. Therefore, this is 2. And the total group is considered to be 3. Now, this is fourth one. I have given priority for all the 4. Now, connect the first 3 priority groups. 1, 2, 3. It will be like this. This is anti-clockwise direction. Therefore, it is yes. Because fourth priority group is away from the observer. Now, I am writing this chiral carbon separately here. CHO will be as it is here. Solid wedge is OH. Dash will be hydrogen. But here solid wedge is hydrogen. Dash will be OH. And this will be CH2OH. If I write the priority, now look at the other side. This is number 1. Now this becomes number 2. This total part. And this becomes 3. And now this becomes 4. Fourth priority group is what? In solid wedge. It should be on dotted line. Therefore, one interchange. One interchange means OH will be here and hydrogen. Therefore, I am writing reverse way. Here now it is OH and here H. One odd number of interchanges we have done, that you have to remember. Now the priority will be this is 1, this is 2, this is 3 and 4. Now connect the first 3 priority groups. This is what? Anti-clockwise direction, yes. But what we have done? Odd number of interchanges. Don't forget that one. Correct one will be R. Therefore, answer is at second case, second carbon yes, and third carbon R. That is 2s, 3r. That is the 2 chiral carbons. Same manner, I am going for another one. This is the second example. But only one chiral carbon is present. Look at here, this is solid wedge, means hydrogen will be dotted line. This is hydrogen. Now write the priority. Oxygen should be given first priority, number 1. Here only one carbon is there, single bond, but double bond. Double bond means twice. Therefore, priority will be given for this is 2, and this is 3, and this is the 4th one. Dotted line will be 4th line, away from the observer. Therefore, you have to connect the first 3 priority groups. They are in clockwise direction. Therefore, it is R. No interchanges are there. Therefore, whatever the configuration is there, that will be representing the correct one. That is R. Now, look at the next one. Here, dotted line is Cl. Therefore, solid wedge must be hydrogen. Is understood? Because wherever carbon is there, the valency of carbon must be 4. Write the priority. Chlorine, first priority. This is 1 carbon here, 2 carbons are there, second priority. This is 3rd priority, this is 4th priority. Once again, solid line, it should be interchanged, odd number of interchanges. Therefore, it will become this way. Now, solid wedge is chlorine, dotted line will be hydrogen. Now, write the priority. Chlorine is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, this is number 4. Now, connect. Anti-clockwise direction, yes. But odd number of interchanges we have done. Inverse will be the correct one. What is the inverse of S? Odd. Now look at the cyclic compound. We'll apply even for cyclic compound also. Here, solid line is for ethyl group. Therefore, I have to write dash. Dotted line for hydrogen. Just like the previous one, here also you have to give the order. This is carbon, carbon, here also carbon. First atom is same. Here 2 oxygens are there. Therefore, I have to give first priority. Here carbon is attached with hydrogen. But carbon is linked with another one. Therefore, this is second one. Now this is third one. Connect the first 3 priority groups. So therefore, here it is what? Clockwise direction or anti-clockwise? Clock is like this is anti-clockwise. Therefore, yes. You have not done any interchanges. Therefore, whatever you are getting will be the correct one. Therefore, the configuration of this molecule must be yes. Therefore, it is applicable for single molecule, single chiral carbon, or more than 1 chiral carbon, open chain compounds, or even a cyclic compound. Applicable for anything, we can find out the absolute configuration. Students, if you like this video, kindly share this one. Thank you.